move slowly today. Slowly, slowly. Good. And then lower the arm. And now reach your left arm up and hold on to that elbow. And just take your time to stretch through the shoulder blade and tricep. Very nice. Good. And then both arms up once again. Arms so straight now. Wrap the triceps forward and lift up. Good. Exhale. Hinge over the hips. Lift your kneecaps. Engage your quadriceps and bow down. Inhale halfway. And exhale, go a little deeper. Press your feet and inhale, come up to standing. Good. Let's do 10,000 hands. And exhale, lower the arms down. So small step between your feet. Inhale, scoop your arms up like you're taking a hold of 10,000 loving hands. Bring your hands to the crown of the head, to the vagus nerve. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And exhale more, bring our energy into the earth. So it goes like this, 10,000 hands, scooping up loving energy. Touch your head, exhale to the heart, and then exhale, anchor the light into the earth. Inhale. Inhale, scoop 10,000 hands. Touch your head and then exhale to the heart and exhale to the earth. Inhale, scoop up, bigger breath. Scoop up, 2 more times. Scoop it up, thank you. And exhale. Good, inhale, 10,000 hands, arms straight. Now we add on. Exhale, simply forward fold and bow over your legs. Good, inhale, Ardha, coil your spine. Exhale, let's step your right leg back. Good, coming to low lunge, just like straighten the back leg. Coil your chest forward. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Inhale, plank. And then exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, up, dog or cobra. Strong straight legs, spread your toes. And exhale, down dog. Right leg, inhale, reach it back. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel and step that foot through. Good, straighten your back leg and stretch into the hip flexors. Look forward, big stretch, inhale. And now step the back foot to meet the front foot. And exhale, forward bow. Inhale, rise to the top. Firm your legs, stretch up. And exhale, arms alongside your body. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, all the breath out. Inhale, coil your chest. Exhale, step your left leg back. And lower those hips down. Stretch into the hip flexors. Look forward. One more breath. Good. Hands to the floor. Step into plank. Inhale. And then lower forward to the floor and exhale. Inhale. Coil into up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Left leg, inhale. Reach it back. And exhale. Step it through. Lower. Straighten the back leg and just get into those hips. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. And exhale, bow down. Good. Inhale, come up to standing. Look up, stretch up, see your hands. And exhale, lower the arms down. Adding on. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale halfway, right leg back again. This time we lower the knee to the floor and come all the way up. Anjaneyasana, stretch up. Hook your thumbs and go up and over to your left. Get that whole right side body stretching. Coil, coil, coil. Good. And then hands to the floor. Step into plank and inhale. Lower to the floor, chaturanga on the exhale. Low cobra or up dog. Inhale. Yogi's choice. Good. Exhale back. Right leg. Inhale. Reach it back. Arms straight. Step your foot through. Back knee down. Good. Inhale. Come all the way up. Anjaneyasana. Stretch up. Hook your thumbs. And go up and over to your right. Keep pressing and anchoring that back leg down. Stretch up to the middle and ceiling. And hands to the floor. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway forward. Coil your spine. And exhale, bow down. Soften the neck. Ground your feet. Inhale, rise to standing. More breath. Stretch up, look up. And lower the arms down. Again, inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway. Step your left leg back. Lower the back knee down. One more time. This time we're going to take it into the twist. Come on up. Then bring your hands to the heart and take your left elbow to the right and twist to the right. Work that arm down and then lift your torso. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then hands down. Step back into plank and take it through the vinyasa or modify or skip as you like. Lift your heart. And down dog. Right leg back behind you. Inhale, reach it back. And step your right foot through. I'm sorry, that must be the left leg. Sorry, left leg through. And back knee down. All right, now let's twist to the left. Arms up. Good. And then take your hand to the heart and step. Take the right arm across to the left. And dig deep into twist. Oh, it feels so good to move. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, a little higher, up, up, up. And nice. Hands down. Step to the tops of your mats. Inhale, coil your heart forward. And exhale, bow down. Inhale, rise on up. Stretch up. And one more time, go from side to side. Good. Go ahead and interlace the hands behind your back and lift your chest. Good. Step your left leg back and square your hips forward. So Parsvottanasana. Cut the right hip back. Inhale. And then forward fold over the front straight leg. Arms overhead. 5 breaths. 4. Try to hug the outer right hip in and back. 3. Stretch your sternum down for 2. And bring your hands down to the floor on 1. Then bend your front knee and lift your back leg. Firm that right hip in. Lift your chest. And then bring your hands to the heart. 5 breaths here. And 4. 3. 2. And now bring your hands down and feet together. Bend your knees and drop your hips. Utkatasana. Sit down, reach arms up. Good, and push your feet, come to standing. And lower the arms down. Draw the right knee into the chest. Good, and hug it in. Either stay here or just hold your knee. Or if you can, grab the toe and straighten the leg forward. Or hold on to the knee. Good. Then bring your right foot to the right. And look to your left. 5 breaths. Good. 4. 3. Lift your chest, lift your chest. 2. And bring your leg back forward. Good. Listen. Keep your foot up. Interlock the hands behind the back. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Listen. Set that leg back behind you. And we're back to the first part. Square your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold over the front left leg. Parsvottanasana, Connor. 5 breaths. 4. Yes, front leg is straight. Outer left hip is hip lifting. 3. Very fancy choreography. 2. And 1. Look up. Bend your front knee. Lift your back heel. Now lift your back leg up for standing L. You're standing on your left foot. The right leg is reaching back and you're trying to square your hips. With a micro bend in your left knee, bring your hands to the heart and stretch your back. Let the back of the neck get longer. Hands to the heart. Work the left hip like crazy. 4. 3. 2. And then hands down and feet together. Bow down. Good. And then come on up to standing. Bend your knees to do so. Press your weight into the right heel now. And come up and take the left knee into the chest. Yay. Hold a knee or hold your toe. And straighten the leg. 5 breaths. And 4. Spread your toes. 3. Hold your left knee also. That could be a good 2. And then bring your leg to the left and look to the right. 5 breaths. And 4. Good job, guys. 3. Lift your chest. 2. 1. Legs come forward. Interlace the hands behind the back. 5. 4. 3. 2. And just feet together on 1. Nice. Arms up. Inhale. Stretch up. Good. Exhale. Forward fold. And bow. Good. Inhale. Arms up. Chest up. And then exhale. Step back into plank. Oh, hi, Robert. And hold plank. Nice, you guys. Center the right hand down for side arm plank. Vashisthasana. So right knee can be down and left arm comes up. Good. Take that top hip and move it forward. Good. And send the top arm over your ears to stretch. 5 breaths. 4. Work that right oblique for 3. 2. And then inhale, top arm up. Hand to the floor, pause in plank. And then downward facing dog. Come forward into plank, top of a push-up. Left hand centers. Good. Vashisthasana. Now use those strong legs. And take your left rib cage back and the right hip goes forward. Lift up out of your left shoulder and send the top arm forward and over your ear. You got 5 breaths. And 4. 3. 2. and top arm up. Hands to the floor. Take a breath and come into downward facing dog. Wonderful. Press your thighs back. Let's walk our hands back to meet our feet. Separate your feet hips distance apart, and with your two first fingers, grab your toes. Inhale, coil your chest forward. Ground the mounts of the big toes. Lift your torso and then bend the elbows out to the sides. Broaden across the collarbones and then head relax down. Padangusthasana, 5 breaths. 4. Really get some width across the collarbones. 3. 2. Inhale halfway forward on 1 and then hands underneath your feet. Be very courageous. Get the whole hand underneath your foot and stand on your hands. Inhale and forward bow on the exhale. 5 breaths. Elbows to the sides. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale halfway. And exhale, step off your hands. Hands to your hips. And we rise to standing. Really good. Okay, step to the tops of your mats. Okay, we're going to work a little bit on the heart channel. So we're going to do a Kundalini breath. It's quite vigorous. So it's good for COVID. Okay, so it's a 3-part inhale, and you want to really, really, really push the lungs wide open. Arms are so strong. Okay, so this is how it goes. Inhale. First inhale, arms go straight forward. And you want to really inhale to get the lungs to widen up. Second part of the inhale, arms go to the side. So we're still inhaling here. Okay, shoulders stay down. Really important not to push the arms back, but keep them forward. Okay. Third part of the inhale, palms facing each other and the arms go straight up. Okay. When the tricep rolls forward like this and the palms come together, then the shoulder's safe. Okay, and on the exhale, you're gonna open your mouth and you're gonna go, ha, shoot it out, ha, and the chest opens. Okay, so we start slowly. If you have a lower back stuff, you can always have a block in between the thighs. Otherwise, here we go. Inhale. Try to get the back and the upper lungs. Let's do faster for some. It's forward, out, up. Ha. Get as tall as you can. Like really work through those lungs. 20 more. 9, 8, keep at it. 7, and 1. Arms up, hook your thumbs, take the ribs in, hollow the belly, go up and over to your right. Ribs down, lower the right hand down and go up and over to the right. Stretch your left side. Breathe. Up and over to the other side. To the left, to the left, to the left. And lower the left arm down. Ground that right outer hip. Bend your side waist, but don't bend your lower back. Good. Go, 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 go. Okay, both arms up. Woo! And exhale, forward bow. Let it go. Inhale, halfway, coil your chest forward. Exhale, step back into plank, top of a push-up. Choose your vinyasa. Up dog. Good, down dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1, come on up. Good. Transfer to warrior 2, heel to arch. Inhale, reverse it, get that sideways. Everybody try to drop the right sit bone straight down. Good, stretch your top arm. Come all the way forward. Hand to the outside and top arm over your ear. Big, huge pose. Utthita Parsvakonasana, 5 breaths. Good, take that right hip under. Sharpen the back leg. Straighten the top arm. Turn your chest open. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Hands to the floor. Lift your back heel and take it through your vinyasa or skip it. Open your chest. And down dog. Left foot forward. Warrior 1. Come on up. Nice. Exhale. Warrior 2. Adjust heel to arch. You guys, so good. Inhale, reverse it and lift up. And exhale, reach forward, hand to the outside. And send that top arm over here. 5 breaths here. 4. 3. Push your back leg. 2. And come with the hands down. Lift your back heel. Optional vinyasa here. Upward facing. Okay, and downward facing. How are you guys doing? Right foot forward, and we're going to straighten the leg. Step the back foot up a little closer and forward fold. 5 breaths. If you like, you can take your right thumb and move that right hip in and back. Press the thumb into the crease of the hip. Good. And then bring your left arm forward and lift halfway up. Good. And breathe here. And then come all the way up. Good. And take the right hip back. Drop your sits bones. Inhale. Now reach forward. And now take the left rib cage to the right and bring your left hand down. And either keep the right hand in the right hip crease or send the arm up for twisting triangle. 5 breaths. Hug the right hip back. Coil your chest forward. 4. 3. 2. One more inhale all the way up. And hand down on 1. Very good. Step back into plank. And then choose a vinyasa or just downward facing dog. Upward facing and downward facing. Left foot forward, back foot up a little bit, and simply forward fold. Take some breaths here. Maybe start to bring your left thumb into the left hip crease and guide that hip back. Inhale, come halfway forward and reach your right arm forward, using the outer hips to firm in. Looking good, you guys. And then press your back leg and come all the way up. Good. Keep that right arm up. Firm the hips, adjust a little bit. And then inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, start to rotate the right rib cage towards the left. It's not easy. Hand down to the block or to the floor, keeping the left hip back. Maybe keep your left hand there. Or send the arm up. 5 breaths. 4. Can you coil your chest? 3. Hug that left hip back. 2. A little more pressure in the back foot. 1 more breath. Lift your chest. This is it. Go there. All right. Hand to the floor. Lift the back heel and take it through the vinyasa or just downward facing dog. Okay, starting to get into the juicy part of the class here. Allowing for the shifts. Beautiful, beautiful. High up onto the toes and inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Step or lightly hop up. Inhale, we lengthen forward. And exhale all the way down. Take a moment to relax your neck here. Bend your knees slightly and interlace the hands behind the base of the neck and just gently pull down on the neck. Good. And then bend your knees and come up to standing. And straighten your legs. Take the block again if you have one and stuff it in between your legs. Create some room. Okay, we're going to come into the twist. And if you don't have a block, doesn't matter. Bend your knees, chair. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Inhale, coil your chest forward. And exhale, take the left arm to the right. Good. And see if you can get a little more arm in there. And then a little more weight back into the heels. Try not to crank too much. But come into the pose. Find some breath and just linger. Like it's easy peasy. Once your body starts to accept the shape, then you can start to move more weight back into the heels. Maybe lengthen the spine a little bit and coil the chest open a little bit. Notice your hips. You can squeeze the block. Ooh, try to keep your knees even. Good, and then forward fold to rest. Very good. Bend your knees, come right back up. And bring your hands to the heart. Take the right elbow towards the left side. And then move your weight back into the hips and heels. And just get into position, but don't crank. Find your breath and steadiness. Good, then maybe start to maneuver a little deeper into it with the breath. So we're working both with the internal levers, like the internal sense of the body, the breath, the inner muscles, obliques, the spine, the organs. And then the external levers is kind of cranking with the arm on the thigh. That's the last little bit. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. And then come back into chair. Squeeze your hips. You should feel something in your hips now. Say, thank you, hips. And then press to standing. Woo, and release the arms down. Very good. Okay, let's take it through one more vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Feel a lightness in your body now. Exhale, forward fold, bow down. Good. Inhale, halfway forward. Nice. Exhale, step back into plank. And take it through the vinyasa. Wonderful. All right. And jump through to seated or just come to seated. So yogi's choice. I'm going to pull this a little closer. Sit up on a block. We're going to go into the Marichasana. So let's work on Marichasana. See, with the twisty. So I like to sit on a block, bend the right leg, and straighten the left leg. Good. Anchor the sits bones down. Inhale, bring the left arm up. And then take the left arm in front of the right leg. If you can't do it in front, just hug it in. And bring your right arm behind you. Okay, now once you get in there, then straighten that left leg. And then press both heels into the mat. And then lift your torso up. Push your right sit bone down and forward. Lift your chest and then rotate up into the upper back. Look to the right. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath. Good. Look forward. And we release. Very good. Other side. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Reach your right arm up. Good. Lift and then turn to the left. Hug the knee in or bring your elbow across. Good. And then we lift up out of the lower back. On the inhale, and we lift and rotate back to the left on the exhale. But you want to keep those hips squared. You want to push your heels down, sits bones down, and go up, 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 up into the upper back. One more inhale, exhale. Good. Breathing up and around. Stretch up, stretch up. Good. And then release that thing. Very good. Sit down either on a blanket or the floor. And we're going to take the right leg carefully under it. Like you're holding the foot on a tray. And option 1 would be to put your foot on top of the left thigh. Okay, if that's too much for your knees, you can put something underneath your right knee or something behind your right knee. Good. Maybe reach your right arm back behind you and clasp the foot. Inhale or towards the foot and then exhale, forward bow. 5 breaths. If you feel anything in your knees, this is not the time to like push, like do this pose once. This is something that takes a little bit each day. Just breathe into the hip. And other option would be just Janu Shirshasana, meaning the right foot to the right and just go down. 5 breaths, which we're soon doing anyway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Take the foot now and bring it to the inside of the left leg. Okay, and then arms up and turn to the straight leg and forward fold into the hips. Good. And lengthen the torso. 5 breaths. Keep pushing back into the outer right hip. And then come on up. And we're going to take a hold of the right foot. I'm going to bring it back and push your right knee out to the right. So there's like a 90-degree angle. Yeah. And be mindful again with the knee here, but keep the right hip down and then lean to the left and bring your right arm up. And go a little up and around. 5 breaths. Good. And then come on up and take a hold of the right leg and bring it forward. And say, thank you, leg. And tap it out. Okay, we try the other side. So take the left leg like you're serving a plate. Hold underneath the foot. Possibly place that foot on top of the right thigh. That might be like, woohoo. Okay, if it's that, if you feel a stretch in the hip, great. If you feel a stretch in your knee, not great. Okay, you can put stuff underneath yourself. Okay, if you felt good, take the left arm to the left foot behind you. And then forward fold. 5 easy does it breaths. 4. Remember, the body kind of does what it wants to do. It always finds an easy way out. Therefore, if it looks a certain way, so now maybe I look really flexible in my left leg here, but my right leg is actually turning out. So that's something that I can only, so I'm going to just take it and not allow my right leg to do what it wants. So I'm going to put it into alignment. And breathe into the sensation instead. Sometimes you have to back out to move forward. So easy does it. No forcing. It might look like I'm forcing myself, but I'm not. Are you? No, just easy does it. That's good. 2 more breaths. Good. And then come on up. And now take your left foot to the inside of the right leg and square your hips. Arms up, turn to the right leg again, and then gently forward fold. Okay, you can keep your right knee bent also if that feels better. 5 breaths. Just what we're doing, we're just softening into the sensation so that there's no pushing forward or through, but just a steady gentleness and a consistency. Then the body relax into the shape. Then the mind starts to soften, but we connect beyond the mind to the inner knowing. That is like the philosophy of this poses. Otherwise, it would just be stretching, which is not bad either. Inhale, come on up. Good. And now take a hold of your left ankle and swing that leg back. Okay. The left heel is close to the left hip. Okay. And then go down to the inner right. Good. And bring your arm up and over. 5 breaths. 4. 3. 2. 1 more breath. And 1. Good. Come on up. And then take a hold of the left foot. And this time, open the legs to the side. Upavista Konasana. Good. And you can have your hands behind you like so and just lift up. Inhale here or forward fold on the exhale. And take some deeper, fuller breaths here. Good. And inhale, come on up. Let's bring the legs together. Good. And let's set up for option 1, just a forward fold. Option 2, if you want to do a shoulder stance, you could with blankets and the whole bed. Okay. Or if you prefer do a headstand, that's good. Or the other option would be legs up the wall. Okay. So we have several options. Shoulder stands might be good if you just had COVID. Very therapeutic pose for that because it deals with the lungs and the endocrine system. So if you have blankets, you can set up with blankets. Okay. If you don't, if you want to do legs up the wall, that is great. If you want to, Emma, what do you want to do? Legs up the wall?
Probably.
That's great. Headstander, shoulder stands. I know. Or hip openers. You can do hip openers too. Last little bit. Good. I'm going to do a shoulder stance. Just for a little bit. Whatever pose you're in, notice what's on the ground. What's the foundation? What's grounding and what's lifting? And take deeper breaths. Good. If you're up for a long time, come down, take your child's pose from headstand. If you have a little pose, you can do that. Let's start to make our way back into our backs. If you have any kind of a other finishing pose like Matsyasana, you can do that. If you want to squish in a back bend real quick, honor that. Tomorrow it's Wednesday. We're going to focus a little more on back bending. Today was just a lot of breath therapy. Start to make your way back into receiving pose, into Shavasana, where we kind of register everything. Get super cozy-mosey. I'll pick a card for the day. So take a deep, long, full inhale and exhale. And letting go. Good. Make yourself really nicely set up. If you need blankets, good. Take a deep, long, wonderful inhale and a complete, delicious exhale. Deep, wonderful inhale and a complete, steady exhale. Receiving the posture. Okay, and the card of the day, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine is the card. Okay. All right, it says, Divine feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision your very different life of yourself to what you are experiencing now. This wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire, to become what you seek. Surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your experience each day. The universe supports your divine destiny and it is helping you to become all that you're meant to be. Gorgeous. All right. Take a deep, full inhale here. And exhale it out. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Stretch back into your beautiful body. Yay. Knees to chest. Roll to your side. Make your way up.